Hi everyone, welcome back to Java 1 for All. In this video, we're going to see how we can search for producers by name. Basically, we have to first start the Docker. Not actually, the Docker is already started. What we need to start is the MySQL server. Docker compose up, and let's go back to Workbench, connect. So how can I search for producers by name? Just have to add a clause where name like I just want to search for everything that contains whatever I pass here. So for example, if I add DEE, we have Studio Dean, Med, we have Madhouse. So basically this is what we need. Let's go back to our code. And now let's start with the repository. So in the repository, that's lost somewhere. I will close all the, actually I can select here and then I can pin this tab. And then I'm gonna pin the producer service as well. So just pin this one and connection factory test. You pin this tab and then right click, close all but pinned. There you go. So basically the query and the method is exactly the same of this find all with one difference. We have to ask for the name. So you can just duplicate this entire find all. Duplicate. And then you find by name. And of course I have to ask for the name here. And there is a trick that if you don't pass anything, it's going to bring like there was no clause where at all. And we are going to use that to improve a little bit our code. So let's replace the SQL here. Now the name that we have to pass here, if we are using the dot formatted, needs a special treatment. Because as you can see, we have the percentage that belongs to the SQL syntax, but we also need to have our percentage %s. To solve this problem, just have to use another percentage sign as escape character. So you have these, so 2 here and 2 here. And now we pass the name. Basically, that's everything that we have to do because everything else is exactly the same. So we can go to the producer service, we can duplicate the find all here, Control D, and you change the name to find by name. Here you add a name, and here you find by name, passing the name. Let's check it out in the connection factory test. Control D, find by name. Just comment this out, and let's say that I'm searching for Med. Control Shift F10. And as you can see, we only have one result. And if we do not pass anything, we are just returning all the data. Okay, so how can we improve the repository a little? So basically, if they're almost the same, we can get the find all. And then we do the following. We return find by name like this. Because if we search by name passing empty string, we will get everything back. So we don't need to duplicate this piece of code. I don't know why IntelliJ is not saying, hey, you have duplicated code, maybe you can improve this. Usually it tells us maybe it's only the ultimate version. So with this change now, when the producer service calls the find all from producer repository, the producer repository is going to call the find by name, passing empty string. Empty string is going to behave exactly like we were just selecting everything from the anime store producer. Now let's check it out. Go back to connection factory. As you can see, I changed the code here and I didn't have to change the producer service or the connection factory. Now uncomment this and comment this out, Control/Control Shift F10. And as you can see, we have the data exactly like it was before. Cool. So I think that's it for this video. Let's continue with more JDBC in the next one. See you there. Bye.